Hello, this is Stefan Desline. Welcome to this video. And in this video, what I'm going to do is show you how this software can literally generate thousands of leads for your insurance business in just a matter of minutes. And then I'm going to show you in the following video how, and the leads that it generates are going to be phone numbers, physical addresses, and email addresses. In the following video, I'm going to show you how you can take those email addresses and then upload them into another piece of software and begin to market to your prospects what those email addresses are, again, at the push of a button, and you can do thousands a day as well. And this can all run in the background while other things are going on, and it's just really powerful software. I'm going to show you how it works and how you can use it for your insurance business. But just up front, just so you know, this software is for PC. It does not work on Mac. So just to clear that. Also, if you're watching this video and the video is too small, you can expand the video. Most video players have an expand button on the bottom right hand side. Maybe it has some arrows, or it looks like a little screen getting bigger. If you click that, expand the video, you'll be able to see everything much more clearly. So this is the home page of this software, and you can see here global keywords. This is where we're going to type in our keywords to do our search. You can search by addresses if you're wanting to do searches that way. I'm going to focus in this video here on using keyword searches, global keywords. You can see here that it searches through 8 different search engines. We know the big ones: Google, Yahoo, MSN, but there are other search engines: InfoSeek, 7Search, Ask Jeeves, and so it pulls from a total of 8 different search engines. And you can set it to do just 1 or 2 or all 8 if you want. Here are our links to training, so you have all the training that you could need. I also do separate training for the software and different ways of using it. I'm going to do a little bit of that on this video just so you have an idea of how you can use it for specifically the insurance industry. So it doesn't matter if you're, an individual agent or if you have an office. This software can help you regardless of what your situation is. So let's go ahead and go into the settings, and we can see here right at the top. Let me move the screen down a little bit. We can see here right at the top that the select a country. We can search the United States, Puerto Rico, and Canada. And that's when we're looking for addresses and using the phone directories. When we're using the search engines, everything, obviously, search engines are international, and we can pull from there. If we are using the phone directories, you'll see that the states open up, and so you can target specific states. When you do searches through the phone directory, though, you will be pulling you will be pulling physical addresses and phone numbers only, not email addresses. In order to get the email addresses, you'll need to use the search engines, the search engine forum, or video sharing, questions and answers, and that's it. Okay, so these are what you'll use to pull the email addresses, and we're going to be focused on email addresses in this video. Find more emails. You definitely want to have that checked. Let me click this. Before that, we've got extract from similar when available, so it's looking at a site, and if there's another site that it sees a similar website, it will pull data from that site as well. Find international phone numbers. We don't want it to do that. Obviously, if you do sell insurance internationally and you want the phone numbers for that, you can do that. Remove duplicate phone numbers. I always click that. Extract from websites. So yes, we want it to extract from websites, and on those sites, contact, sponsor, support, you can add other things to that. Extensions to search, we can add any extensions. Obviously, if we're trying to sell insurance here in the US, we don't want to add an extension end in .asia. .biz is okay. Some of these are going to be countries, so you don't want to include those. Obviously, .co.uk, New Zealand. So we've got .com checked. We've got .info checked. We've got .me, .mobi, .net, .org, and I believe that's all we have, .us and .ws. So you can obviously check or uncheck whatever it is that you want to pull your leads. Filter keywords is when it's searching through the search engines, it's going to look for these words. AOL.com, bellsouth.net, call me, call R, and you can take away or add to this, and this is just going to help us look for information, because the software is looking for words online, and then it pulls data after those words. So this is pretty much how we'll set it. This is a little bit more advanced. It's in the training, but to keep this video short, I'm just going to go ahead and click Save Settings. Now, how are we going to target our leads? So this is important. One thing as a marketer that I understand is that it's not about telling everybody that I sell insurance, okay? Now, I'm not an insurance agent, but I understand marketing and how to target groups of people. So before you even do anything, you want to figure out, well, who you're going to target. So in thinking about creating this video, I have a friend that's a mountain biker who hurt himself, and he was covered because he has a job. But I thought, well, if he wasn't covered, then what would he do? So mountain bikers, right? There are some that are out of a job, or maybe their job doesn't offer insurance, or whatever the case is. So we can target them. So the way we're going to do that is put quotes and then type mountain, and we can say mountain biker, mountain biking, mountain bike. I'm going to say mountain biking, and then I'm going to type in Colorado, because I know that there are mountain bikers in Colorado, and when I do my marketing, the more targeted that I can be to my prospect, the better. So I'm going to look for mountain biking Colorado, and these are the leads that I'm going to pull. So I'm going to go over here to click on Start, and the software is going to start pulling data based off of that, and it's looking for websites that have these words on there. So you can see it's just pulling data. Now the phone numbers are here that it's pulling, if it has a fax number related to the site that it's pulling from, and the email addresses are being pulled here. So far, at total leads, it's already pulled 108 leads, and it will just continue to do that. Now while it's pulling, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about why, again, we're targeting the way that we are. When you set up your email, which I'll show you how to do in the next video, it's going to be, you're going to have a much higher open rate if you go in to your, to these prospects with mountain biking Colorado as the theme of the email. Okay, even though your goal is to sell insurance, you don't want to say insurance in the subject line. You want to say something about mountain biking Colorado, because that's going to get them to open the email. Then once they're inside of the email, you can either give them some statistical facts and information about mountain bikers in Colorado, tell a little story about mountain biking in Colorado. It might be worth doing a little bit of research about mountain bikers in Colorado to give you some ideas of what to type. Nothing fancy, nothing huge, just enough so that they understand that this email is about them, so that when you do say, you lead them back into, being covered and not getting hurt, or if they are hurt, are they going to be covered and they have a family, raising your kids as a mountain biker kind of thing, that when you communicate with them that way, can you understand that that's going to be much more enjoyable for them to read than if you send them an email saying, we'll beat your insurance rate. Okay, which is what most people do. Now when you're advertising on television, people are watching a show, that's one thing, but this way, when you're marketing with email, you've got a very short window to get somebody's attention, and so if it's relevant to their passion or what they're into, you're going to have a much better chance of getting them to open the email up and getting them to read it. Okay, so that's going to be absolutely key in your marketing. Now, your ability to do that quickly and easily is going to, again, I'm going to show you how to do that in the next video with the software. So you can see here now the software is set. We had it set to just the first search engine. So you can minimize this software and just start doing something else while it's collecting these emails. So 30 minutes later, 20 minutes later, you can come back and I have not done this full search yet specifically, but in just a few minutes, it's got 215 emails, 16, and just the first search engine. So maybe in an hour or so, you can come back and it will have run through a number of search engines, and you could potentially have over 1,000 emails or so, just based on the way that it's pulling right now, the speed that I can see. So then when you're done, you would basically watch the next video, and I'll show you what to do. But let's just go ahead and end this and just give you one more example of the right way to kind of market. So I'm going to go ahead and type in here. Now, instead of mountain biking Colorado, let's type in, and I thought about, so single moms, okay, single moms, and let's do Arizona, okay, single moms, Arizona. And again, you don't have to target Arizona for this. You can target more nationally and get a much bigger list, and then do it that way if you want. You can do single dads, but I like to target, have a smaller pocket of people to market to, and then be able to use that in my marketing. So again, I'll click on start and ask me, is it okay if I clear these results? I say yes. Now, while it's doing that, let me just show you something else. While it's collecting these leads, now with the leads, once you're done with them and it's done, it says complete, and it'll tell you how many leads you've got. You then would come over here to export, and it will export those leads into a CSV file, which is an Excel type of spreadsheet, and it'll be on your computer. And then you simply take that file and upload it into the next piece of software that I'm going to show you in the following video, and then you'll be able to immediately start sending all of these individuals an email that you write targeting them. And basically the idea is obviously to sell them insurance at the end, but you're not going to beat them over the head and let them say, hey, I'm going to sell you insurance, right? We're going to do it in a much more pleasant and easy way. So you can see here we've already got 309 leads, and again, we're only using one search engine here. When this goes through, we would then be going into the next search engine. Okay, so that's basically how the software works. Again, you've got all the training here, and in the next video I'm going to show you how to take these leads and then upload them into the software, and how easy you can do that. And it's just, you've got a whole marketing system here in place. Now, also, when you do contact these leads, the best thing to do is in the email, and I'll talk about this in a little bit more in the next video, but rather than having them go directly to your website, what you want to do is you want to capture their information. So I'm going to show you how that works as well, and how you can simply set up a little squeeze page, I call it, with a little video that talks about them or insurance in general, and then they can opt into that, and then you have their lead, them as an opt-in lead, and then you can market to them again and again and again if they're in a funnel. And it's all really cool the way that it works, but this is again coming from a marketer's standpoint. It might be out of the realm of the way that you've done business in the past, but this is the way to do it, and this is what will help you increase your revenue. I hope that's making sense. So yeah, so there either will be an opt-in form somewhere on this page. Just put your name and your email address if you want to get access to the next video and see how we can now take these email addresses and load them in and start sending an email. And I will send that to you to the email address that you put in there. And again, hopefully you've enjoyed this video. And that's it. So Stefan signing off, and we'll talk to you real soon. Take care.